Richard Southern joins us once again to talk about some of the day's more interesting stories. And we begin with a Toronto musician being chosen to headline one of the world's biggest stages.
So the Super Bowl halftime show, Erica, it's going to be headlined by Scarborough's very own The Weeknd. Are you a fan of this gentleman, Erica?
I do love The Weeknd. I do. Scarborough native right there.
It's kind of amazing. This guy in like less than 10 years has gone from, you know, Birchmount Park Collegiate, which is where he used to go to school, to the Super Bowl halftime show. He said today, quote, "I'm humbled, honored, ecstatic to be the center of that infamous stage." This is going to be February 7th in Tampa, the Super Bowl. Who knows who he might bring with him? You know, hot take alert, Erica. I know he's got tons of hits. I'm not a fan. I'm happy to see a local boy do well, but I would much rather see Drake. I would much rather even see the Biebs, who I think has better bangers than The Weeknd, quite frankly. There, I said it.
Oh no, you're gonna get your mentions are just gonna blow up right now.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. your mentions. Speaking of music, there's a new technology that could make headphones obsolete.
This is a crazy story. This is not like something that might happen. This is coming out in a couple of months. It's a device that beams music right into your head. It looks like a regular speaker, but it's not. So this is called, Erica, the Sound Beamer, okay? And the company says this device will allow you to listen to music or conference calls without headphones, and nobody around you can hear it. How does it work? Well, the speaker emits ultrasonic sound waves that no human can hear. However, it tracks the user's ears, and it collapses these sound waves just outside the ears, making one person, you in the room, able to hear it. This comes out next Christmas. There is no price tag. The Associated Press, though, the reporters tried it out, and they said, this thing works. This is weird. This is the real deal. So there you go, Erica. You can have now your favorite Weeknd tracks beamed right into your head.
I would do that. I'm a little worried, though, because, you know, there's no headphones or anything, so there'd be too many voices in my head. I wouldn't be able to distinguish, you know.
Exactly. And I already have enough voices in my head. I don't need any more.
Right?
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine Jeopardy without Alex Trebek, of course. So you can bet the show's producers will have a tough time picking a replacement for the legendary Canadian Richard.
Yeah, boy, we love Trebek. So, you know, it's no replacing him, really. But, I mean, the show must go on, I guess. And there is a lot of talk about just who could fill that void as host.
Look at the answer.
There's actually overseas gambling sites that are listing odds for who could replace Mr. Trebek. The odds-on favorite, Ken Jennings. He's a 1-to-1 shot. Now, Ken's the champion of the show. He's actually a consultant on the show right now. Number 2, Stephanopoulos, who's, you know, a talk show host. Neil deGrasse Tyson there, Pat Sajak. Look at the outsiders. Howie Mandel, another Toronto boy. Oprah Winfrey, 100-to-1. Donald Trump, 1,000-to-1. Can you imagine Trump asking the questions on Jeopardy, Erica?
I'm not in favor of that one. Ken Jennings, maybe, but I would want a Canadian there, I think.
Yes, and maybe Trebek himself had said before his passing that he would like a woman to perhaps host the show. So we'll have to see who they settle on. LeVar Burton, another name that came up. But again, no replacing Alex, I don't think, really.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson, I know he was asked about it recently, but I think he's a firm no on that one, even though people might want him there. Well, thanks for joining us, Richard.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.